So I think most people can agree that bullying is not a good thing. Federal data shows that bullying has decreased in the past decade, which is good, but when you look further into it, they're just talking about in-school bullying and violence. So the rate of violence in schools has gone down, but unfortunately the rate of bullying in general has gone up. The type of bullying that has gone down in the past decade is the more stereotypical, hey shrimp, give me your lunch money or I'm gonna kick your ass and shove you into the locker type. The less measured type of bullying that has seemingly increased is more along the lines of, hey shrimp, I'm gonna blackmail you with your nudes and turn all of your peers against you by spreading lies and rumors until you have no one to turn to, feeling so isolated and hopeless to the point where you end up harming yourself. Obviously, it's very difficult for a study to gauge the specific type of bullying it is and the degree of its intensity. But the general perception is that while physical bullying has decreased, psychological bullying seems to have gone up. I'm not saying this is confirmed or anything because it's hard to tell, but from what I looked up, it seems to be the case. Not to sound like a grouchy old man, but social media has caused many people to become more narcissistic and way too concerned about self-image. This desperation for feeling validated, combined with the ability to never have to confront someone to their face, has created a toxic environment for many kids in school. Harassing someone from the comfort of your own home has never been easier. Not only has bullying evolved over time, but the school system's approach for how to deal with it has changed. For example, in the 90s and 2000s, if you were being bullied, you were encouraged to defend yourself and fight back. Now, for some reason, most American schools have a policy where it doesn't matter who instigated it, you can't fight, and if you do, you'll both get in equal trouble. This is just dumb because honestly, we all know that in most cases, if you do what they want you to do and report it to the school, they're likely just not going to do anything about it. Like, the best they'll do is talk to the kid who's doing the bullying, give him a little spiel about how bullying is wrong and it makes people feel bad, and then he's just going to go straight back to bullying, but even harder. The fact that the school most likely won't give a shit and that you're not allowed to take matters into your own hands means that they pretty much give you two options: do nothing about it or fight back and get suspended. So I want to take a look at anti-bullying videos from the 90s and then the 2010s to see how bullying and how you're told to deal with it has changed throughout the decades. There's one caveat to this: I'm going to avoid ones that are too recent because I don't want to end up making fun of a film where the cast is made up of people who are still kids right now, because that's kind of a dick move. I couldn't find the exact year on some of these, but it's fairly easy to tell how old they are.
You nerd!
Yeah, what are you looking at?
Nothing. Oops.
We should call you Dumbo. I mean, look at your ears.
Yeah, elephant ears.
I just realized that whoever made this film made the specific decision to call that kid Elephant Ears. Alright kids, so the reason I'm gonna have you playing the victim is because of your ridiculously large ears. You call him Dumbo and you call him Elephant Ears. Fuck this kid.
Have you ever been bullied, humiliated, and scared by someone bigger, stronger, or older than you?
Dude, that kid is getting his ass beat behind you. Go help him and stop talking about this shit right now.
Being bullied isn't fun.
Yeah, I agree. Go help the kid.
That's one way to avoid a bully, but not a very good one.
Look, dude, at least go tell a teacher about this. They're chasing him down.
Avoid clothing that might make you look like you're part of a gang. Avoid areas where bullies are known to hang out.
I like how they say avoid clothing that makes you look like you're part of a gang and then show, like, the least gang-looking kid of all time.
Tony's gonna be our bully today. If I stand this way towards Tony, then he has all these areas that he can hit me.
You got something on your shirt. Hey, you got something on your shirt.
That's right.
Remember, everyone, as long as you have your hand up, the bully cannot hug you, and therefore can't bully you.
Another effective slap is to the bully's groin.
That was like way more than just the groin. I've been trying to edit this video as seamlessly as possible, but with all these awkward transitions in the film, it makes me look like I'm the one who's bad at editing. But really, this video is just super weirdly edited. It's like confusing me.
Once you've stomped on the bully's foot, run away, and we guarantee that he will be slow to follow. Wait.
All right.
Biting is another simple technique.
Whoa, okay, calm down. I don't think biting anyone is gonna prevent you getting bullied. I mean, you might be able to get out of like a specific situation, but then you're just gonna be known as that autistic kid who bites people. Like, yeah, dude, I just asked him what we were doing in math and he bit me, and then Anime ran away.
Wade, would you like to try?
Sure.
At this point, I'm pretty confused. They said biting was a good technique, then did like one scene where a biting happened, and then just started doing other random stuff again. Like, I don't know who structured this film, but whoever did is not a very smart person and probably accidentally overwrote a lot of the footage. Damn it, foiled again.
Don't roll over on your stomach, because the bully will grab your head and bounce it off the sidewalk.
Okay, there are a lot of reasons to say not to roll over on your stomach, less visibility, less control over your body, and the bully can tackle you, but specifically taking your head and slamming it against the sidewalk, like why that specifically?
Throw the candy in his face, and it gives me enough time to run. All I have to do is throw the water right in his face.
If a bully is approaching you, you've got a magazine, just roll it up, hit him, and run.
So once the bully approaches, what you're gonna do is take out that trusty magazine you always have with you. You're gonna roll it up while the bully's approaching, roll the whole thing up because you will have time to do that, smash him in the face with it, and then run, all within the 2 seconds that he's approaching. Alternatively, grasp a handful of those gummy bears you always have stuffed in your underwear, chuck it at his face while he's approaching you, and he will be stunned just long enough for you to get away. And if even that doesn't work, take your glass that you always have in your pocket, walk over to the water fountain, fill it up with water, and then pour it in his face. You will have time to do this all.
Leave me alone.
We just wanted to...
I said leave me alone.
You want trouble, huh?
Pal. After any of the stun techniques, run like you've never run before.
So this video is teaching you the lesson of if someone comes up to you and says, "Hey, what's up, man?" What you want to do is throw gummy bears in their face, punch them, slap them, bite them in the groin, hit them in the face with a magazine, and run like you've never run before. So as you can see, that one was made in like the 90s, clearly at a point when bullying was mostly seen as a physical act. I'm not sure how well that specific tape really helped anyone out, but at least this was a period where schools actually encouraged people to fight back against getting assaulted. This next one is a lot more modern, from about 2014. The great thing about this one is that it was made by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, also known as Mormons. So basically the film starts out with, I guess, some guy reading something from the Mormon scripture, I assume, but then some cool jocks in school, some bullies, make a meme, an epic, modern meme of this girl, and she doesn't like it. The meme starts to get spread around the school and everybody thinks it's freaking hilarious because let's be real, impact font, white meme text, oh my god.
Jessica!
Hey, why didn't you call me? Such a loser.
Hey, hurry up! Get in the car! Where were you?
You okay?
I'm fine.
Whatever. Well, we got a youth activity tonight at the old folks home in like 30 minutes. Me and my friends are gonna go if you want to come.
Yeah, me and the bros got a youth activity if you're trying to pull up, you know, 'cause we're Mormons.
Mom! We're home!
Hey kids, just leave the keys on the counter. I'll be down in just a second. Have fun at your activity.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start walking. Are you coming?
No, I've got homework.
Alright, well, don't drink all the juice.
Alright, later, Mom. Me and the bros are going to a Mormon youth activity, so, you know, tonight might be kind of crazy. I may or may not get back from 7 to 7:30. I'll try to be back before dark, and I may have drank a little too much juice. So then they go to their youth meeting, which is just them at a retirement home playing Uno with old people, I guess. And then a girl decides to confront them about their bullying.
Hey, are you the one that made that picture of Melissa?
What picture?
You made her cry in biology today.
Look, I was just joking around, so people need to stop taking things so seriously.
So white guy number 1 is starting to realize that they made a big mistake by bullying her dude. So he goes home.
Thanks for drinking all the juice. Jess!
While he's looking for his sister, he spots her phone in her room and decides to look at it. What does he see? A bunch of messages that say kill yourself, pretty much.
Jessica!
So he runs around for a while looking for her. Presumably she's hung herself or something. I don't know. I guess that's what the assumption is. But then he finds her crying out on the deck outside and decides to give a little one-on-one chat.
I looked at your phone. Who wrote that?
Who cares? They're right.
Oh no, Jess. No, they're not. They don't know who you really are. I mean, Jess, they're just kidding around.
You are just like them. Especially at school.
Haven't we all, at one time or another, meekly approached the mercy seat and pleaded for grace? Haven't we wished with all the energy of our souls for mercy?
Yeah, alright, guy, talking about the mercy seat and shit. Shut up, alright, we get it, alright? Cyberbullying is bad. As you can see, a lot of the focus on bullying has changed from physically defending yourself from some flats from SpongeBob type of dude to, I guess, trying to stop people from ridiculing you into suicide or something. Regardless, for both the 90s and 2010s, these films have not accurately conveyed how bullying worked at the times they were made. I hope you enjoyed, I guess you enjoyed, I hope you enjoyed, I guess you enjoyed. I never know how to end these, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed.